That guy was pretty tall. I think he's got different weather than we have down here.
Yeah, I was thinking he was
Maybe.
pretty tall, even compared to Kristen Chenoweth, who's pretty short.
Yeah, she is really tiny. But
I'm always impressed by the Tonys about how they can, I mean, think about it. They're doing all those live and all those different shows and numbers. That backstage must be just nuts.
yes,
Yeah.
probably.
With all those costume changes and set changes. Well, our story is the heat. Let's take a look at some record highs for the date and our forecasted temp, and in comparison to, looks like McCall could tie their record. We're forecasting 84. The record for McCall is 84, but Boise would be within striking distance, within a couple degrees. And as I look through the list, it looks like, well, also Baker City. We are forecasting 92, and that could be a new record. Their old record, 89, set back in 1973. But all those within striking distance of, well, if we warm up just to maybe 2 or 3 degrees, we could top or at least tie some records. 2 really warm days ahead. The Thunder returns on Wednesday, and then a nice weekend shaping up next weekend. So make your plans accordingly. Hardly cloud in the sky out there. It's already pretty mild, 67 degrees, winds at 8 miles per hour, humidity at 59%. Even though we have a pretty dry air mass over us, still feels a tad muggy this morning. 60 degrees in Ontario. It's 57 in Caldwell. Nampa's at 59, Burley 55, and Stanley checking in with 46 degrees. Here is our forecasted high for the date, 94 degrees. The old record 96, so within 2 degrees, and that's a record that stood quite some time back in 1890. And our normal 79, so we'll be way above normal, and our overnight low way above normal as well. 69 is what we're forecasting. Clear skies all across the west coast to this ridge of high pressure centered just off the northwest coast. Any moisture riding way up and over, and we stay high and dry, hardly a cloud in the sky across all of southwestern Idaho for today. According to our futurecast, fairly dry air mass even during the warmest part of the day. When we see that maximum heating, we might see an isolated shower pop up in our east central mountains, maybe around the Sun Valley, Stanley area. Now on Tuesday, high pressure moves a little farther to the east. That opens up the door for a southwesterly flow. A little bit more shower activity, some isolated showers and some thunderstorms over our mountains to the north. Different story on Wednesday. As a low pressure trough starts to move in with its associated moisture, we'll have another pretty warm day. And during the warmest part, just before 5 o'clock, we'll see some isolated showers and some thunderstorms. Looks like the atmosphere is really going to be juiced up with a lot of moisture. So these thunderstorms that do form will produce a lot of rain, but the bases will be pretty high. So they have the potential also of producing some dry lightning. It's one of those situations where you could see some virga. That's where the rain falls, doesn't quite make it to the ground, but the lightning possibly could, and that could start some new wildfires. But most of these thunderstorms will contain a lot of rain. That'll be the good part, because if we see some lightning, at least the heavy rain will put out those fires that do start. So here's what we're looking at as far as our temperatures. That's the big story today. Look at the temperatures warm up. Look at all that red showing up on the map. Near 94 for Boise's high. Computer model says 93. And look at the temperatures near triple-digit heat for Ontario, Caldwell, and Nampa for your Tuesday. And then we cool down a bit as we head into Wednesday, and we become under the influence of that low-pressure trough. So here's what we're looking at as far as our forecast. Sunny for the Twin Falls area. You're looking at mostly sunny skies, isolated showers and thunderstorms for Sun Valley, sunny skies for McCall, and for the western of the valley, you're looking at sunny skies as well. Here is our extended forecast. Near record heat the next couple days. Thunder returns on Wednesday, and then drier as we head into next weekend. Back to the desk.